There's a serious health crisis hiding in plain sight, and it's attacking the very foundation of our lives, our heart and brain. Especially for people over 65, the threat becomes more real every year. Senior health is not just about managing diseases. It's about preserving independence, clarity, and quality of life. The reality is, in the United States, millions of seniors face preventable memory decline and cardiovascular issues simply due to poor nutrition, missing key vitamins, and ignoring natural healing approaches that support the body. Whether you're in your late 60s, life after 70, or pushing into your 80s with strength, there are health tips rooted in science and backed by thousands of healthy lifestyle experts that can guide you. Every healthy senior deserves access to this information. Let's begin with one of the most powerful yet often misunderstood vitamins, vitamin B12. After age 65, your stomach produces less acid, making it harder to absorb this essential nutrient from food sources like meat, fish, or eggs. Without enough B12, the brain begins to suffer first. Confusion, memory loss, and fatigue become frequent. You may hear from wise elders or read in senior wisdom articles how they suddenly felt more energetic after getting their B12 levels checked and supplementing correctly. The nervous system relies on this vitamin to produce myelin, the protective sheath around nerves. A deficiency in B12 mimics dementia and can make seniors seem mentally foggy or depressed when it's actually a nutrient imbalance. Heart rhythm disturbances and elevated homocysteine levels are other red flags that scream for B12. In Canada and the United Kingdom, physicians are increasingly screening older adults for this deficiency because the damage from prolonged lack of B12 is irreversible. Next is vitamin D3, which isn't just about bones. It plays a major role in mental health, inflammation control, and cardiovascular function. After 65, the skin loses the ability to synthesize vitamin D effectively from sun exposure. This is especially dangerous during winter months in areas like Minnesota, Toronto, or Scotland where seniors stay indoors more often. Low levels of vitamin D are directly linked to higher blood pressure, arterial stiffness, and depressive symptoms in older adults. It acts as a hormone that regulates over 1,000 different genetic pathways in the body. You need it to protect brain, neurons, and keep your immune system alert. In fact, many natural cures for cognitive health begin by correcting vitamin D deficiencies. Seniors living in Australia are also being encouraged through government-funded campaigns to take regular supplements to support healthy living during aging. Vitamin K2 is the missing piece of the puzzle most seniors don't even hear about during routine doctor visits. While K1 from leafy greens helps with clotting, it's K2 that prevents calcium from depositing in arteries and pushes it into bones where it belongs. That's critical for a healthy heart and also for preventing fractures, something that robs thousands of healthy seniors of independence each year. Studies show K2 slows arterial calcification, which directly contributes to strokes and heart attacks in older adults. This is not some fringe theory. It's accepted in senior health tips promoted by top geriatric researchers. Combining vitamin D3 with K2 creates a synergy that supports a healthy body, bone strength, and brain blood flow. It's time to move beyond calcium and into intelligent supplementation. Magnesium is another overlooked powerhouse for senior health. Found in every organ of the body, magnesium plays a direct role in over 300 enzymatic reactions. Yet over 70% of people over 65 in the United States are deficient. You may feel cramps, irregular heartbeats, anxiety, or even insomnia, and never realize it's linked to low magnesium. It's crucial for energy production, nerve function, and blood pressure regulation. The connection between magnesium and mental health awareness is growing rapidly. Magnesium calms the nervous system and helps reduce stress hormones like cortisol. In elderly wisdom circles and holistic health circles alike, magnesium is often called nature's tranquilizer, Without it, sleep becomes disturbed and stress builds, damaging heart health over time. Including magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, almonds, and dark leafy greens can help. But many older adults require supplementation for optimal levels. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential for the aging brain. The brain is about 60% fat by weight, and DHA, a component of omega-3s, is a structural fat that's critical for neuron health. In seniors, DHA helps preserve memory and reduce the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. EPA, another part of omega-3s, supports mood and helps lower systemic inflammation. In Canada and the United Kingdom, senior wellness programs include omega-3s for both mental health and cardiac support. Numerous studies show that seniors who consume more omega-3s have reduced brain shrinkage and better executive function. The benefits extend to heart health by lowering triglycerides, stabilizing heart rhythms, and improving endothelial function. Whether you use fish oil or algal oil for a plant-based alternative, every senior should ensure they're getting a minimum of 1,000 mg of DAPSEPA daily. This is healthy aging at its core, targeting inflammation, cognition, and vascular health in one supplement. Let's talk about coenzyme Q10, CoQ10, a nutrient the body naturally makes, but declines significantly with age. Statin drugs, which many seniors are prescribed for cholesterol, further deplete CoQ10. This antioxidant is vital for mitochondrial energy production, and the organs with the highest energy demands, like the heart and brain, are first to suffer. Low CoQ10 can lead to fatigue, chest pain, shortness of breath, and cognitive issues. Supplementation has shown promise in improving heart function in people with congestive heart failure, and even slowing progression in early Parkinson's. In United States cardiology practices, CoQ10 is often recommended alongside statins to reduce side effects and protect cellular energy levels. For those focusing on healthy life, this one should not be ignored. Another must-have is vitamin C, which we tend to associate only with immune health, but in seniors, it's critical for vascular integrity and brain protection. It strengthens capillaries, helps regenerate other antioxidants like vitamin E, and protects neurons from oxidative damage. Research has shown that low vitamin C status in the elderly is associated with increased risk of cognitive decline and depression. It supports the adrenal glands, which regulate stress responses, and this becomes more important the older we get, especially in the context of mental health awareness and stress management. Vitamin C also assists in collagen production, helping maintain elasticity in blood vessels, which lowers hypertension risk. We cannot skip vitamin E, especially the lesser-known but more effective tocotrienols. Unlike alpha-tocopherol, which is the most common form in supplements, tocotrienols offer superior protection against oxidative stress and have been shown to improve blood flow, protect brain cells, and reduce arterial plaque formation. Studies in seniors show improved reaction times, memory scores, and even reduced signs of white matter lesions in the brain. In senior lifestyle communities where anti-aging is taken seriously, tocotrienols are recognized as essential for healthy habits. The antioxidant benefits extend to the skin, eyes, and liver too, making this a full-body support vitamin. Then there's zinc, a trace mineral that fuels immune function but also supports neurotransmitter function and neuroplasticity. A deficiency in seniors can lead to poor appetite, sluggish wound healing, loss of taste or smell, and depressive symptoms. Zinc is vital for brain health and has been linked with better memory and reduced oxidative stress in older adults. Home remedies often include zinc-rich foods like oysters or pumpkin seeds, but supplementation is often needed because absorption decreases with age. Zinc also protects against age-related macular degeneration and helps in insulin regulation, both critical areas for those seeking a healthy senior life. B6 and folate, when paired with B12, form a trio that regulates homocysteine, a toxic amino acid that builds up in the blood and damages arteries and brain cells. Elevated homocysteine is a strong predictor of stroke, heart attack, and dementia. Folate supports mood by aiding in serotonin production, while B6 is required for neurotransmitter synthesis and red blood cell production. In Australia, senior nutrition guidelines now strongly recommend this trio to prevent cardiovascular and cognitive diseases. These vitamins work best together, and isolated supplementation may not be enough, especially for seniors relying solely on their diet. Now we need to talk about choline, a lesser-known but absolutely essential nutrient for brain function. Choline is a precursor to acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory, muscle control, and mood. Older adults with low choline intake are at higher risk for fatty liver disease, cognitive decline, and even neurodegenerative disorders. It supports the liver, heart, and brain. Choline is found in egg yolks, liver, and certain fish. But healthy living habits among many seniors often cut these out due to outdated cholesterol fears. This leads to deficiencies that damage both body and brain. Choline is gaining recognition in health awareness campaigns targeting the elderly across the United States because it fills in a crucial gap left by the modern low-fat diet. In addition to choline, L-carnitine is another nutrient that becomes especially important in life after 70. It's a compound synthesized in the liver and kidneys from amino acids, and its main job is to transport fatty acids into the mitochondria. Essentially, it fuels your cellular engines. For healthy seniors, this is critical because aging reduces mitochondrial efficiency. When L-carnitine levels drop, fatigue sets in, mental sharpness fades, and the heart muscle may begin to weaken. Some elderly individuals who felt constant exhaustion and reduced mobility found significant improvements in energy and mental clarity after starting L-carnitine supplements. It has been studied for its ability to improve cognitive performance in those with mild cognitive impairment and also supports heart function, especially in individuals recovering from cardiac events. In countries like the United States and Canada, clinicians now recognize its role in restoring vitality in older adults, and it's increasingly used in functional medicine protocols, focusing on holistic health and healthy body support. Alpha-lipoic acid, ALA, is another nutrient worth deep attention. This is a potent antioxidant that works in both water and fat environments in the body, allowing it to combat oxidative stress across multiple organ systems. It regenerates other antioxidants, like vitamin C and E, but it also directly protects neurons from oxidative damage. In several studies involving elderly individuals, ALA was found to improve symptoms of peripheral neuropathy, especially in those with diabetes, and support better cognitive scores. ALA also improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and supports detoxification. It's particularly effective when combined with acetyl L-carnitine for brain and metabolic health. Some senior health experts in the United Kingdom use this combination as a cornerstone in reversing age-related mitochondrial decline. ALA is one of the few antioxidants that cross the blood-brain barrier, making it invaluable for those prioritizing mental health, brain longevity, and arterial health at once. When talking about true senior wisdom, curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, deserves special mention. For centuries it's been used in natural cures for inflammation, and modern research confirms its benefits for both heart and brain health. Curcumin reduces the accumulation of amyloid plaques in the brain, one of the markers of Alzheimer's disease, and also lowers levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines that contribute to heart disease. Seniors often experience chronic low-grade inflammation which silently damages arteries and accelerates cognitive decline. Including curcumin, especially with black pepper extract, piperine, for absorption, has shown promise in enhancing mood, reducing joint pain and improving cognitive flexibility. Home remedies from elderly wisdom circles often include turmeric teas or golden milk for nighttime calming. It is becoming part of mainstream health awareness across Australia and United States for its ability to support healing without the side effects of NSAIDs or prescription anti-inflammatories. Resveratrol, a polyphenol found in red grapes and berries, has gained attention for its anti-aging benefits. For seniors, its most compelling property is its ability to activate sirtuins, genes linked to longevity and DNA repair. It also improves mitochondrial function and insulin sensitivity, reduces arterial stiffness, and protects brain cells from damage. This means more energy, better memory, and reduced cardiovascular risk. Resveratrol is part of many senior lifestyle protocols in Canada and United Kingdom, and is especially valued for supporting brain clarity and physical endurance. Seniors who maintain healthy habits and include resveratrol as part of a broader anti-aging supplement plan often report more mental resilience, less fatigue, and improved cholesterol levels. When combined with quercetin and fisetin, its benefits are amplified. N-acetylcysteine, NAC, is another therapeutic compound often overlooked in senior health tips, but is critical for maintaining brain and cardiovascular function. NAC supports the production of glutathione, the master antioxidant that defends your body against free radicals and toxins. As we age, glutathione levels drop dramatically, leading to oxidative stress that harms the heart and brain. NAC has shown benefits in reducing symptoms of depression, anxiety, and memory issues in elderly populations. It also helps detoxify the liver, reduces inflammation, and thins mucus in the lungs, making it easier to breathe, something crucial for seniors dealing with chronic bronchitis or COPD. NAC is now part of many holistic health protocols for managing age-related cognitive decline and boosting resilience in older adults. Selenium, though needed only in trace amounts, plays an enormous role in healthy aging. It is crucial for thyroid function, immune support, and antioxidant defense. Selenium protects the heart by reducing inflammation and preventing arterial damage. It's also important for detoxifying heavy metals, which can accumulate in the brain and lead to cognitive problems. Low selenium levels have been associated with increased risk of cardiovascular mortality and impaired memory in aging individuals. Some seniors who switched to selenium-enriched foods or took modest supplements noted improved thyroid function, more stable energy, and a sharper memory. In areas of the United States where soil is low in selenium, supplementation is especially important for supporting healthy senior physiology. We also need to bring up probiotics and prebiotics. Though they aren't vitamins, they are essential for ensuring that all the other nutrients are actually absorbed and used effectively. The gut-brain axis is now well understood. What happens in your digestive system has a direct effect on your mood, memory, and inflammation levels. After 65, gut bacteria diversity decreases, often due to antibiotics, reduced fiber intake, and chronic stress. This not only impairs digestion, but also weakens immunity and contributes to systemic inflammation that can affect heart and brain. Including probiotic strains like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, along with prebiotic fibers like inulin, supports a healthy body, sharp mind, and stable cardiovascular system. In Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom, senior wellness programs are actively encouraging gut health protocols as part of routine senior health maintenance. Iodine is another critical nutrient that supports thyroid function, which influences metabolism, heart rate, and brain development. In elderly individuals, a poorly functioning thyroid can manifest as slow thinking, depression, cold sensitivity, and weight gain. Many older adults, especially those reducing salt intake or avoiding seafood, are mildly iodine deficient. Correcting this deficiency can revitalize energy, support cognitive clarity, and stabilize heart rhythms. However, iodine must be balanced properly with selenium and not taken in excess. It's best to check levels before supplementing, but for those with low thyroid function, it can transform quality of life and is one of the less recognized health tips that yield major results in older adults. And lastly, methylated B-complex vitamins are a foundational piece of the puzzle. As we age, genetic mutations like MTHFR become more impactful, and the body becomes less efficient at converting inactive B vitamins into active forms. Methylated versions of folate, 5-MTHF, B12, methylcobalamin, and B6, P5P, bypass this problem and deliver immediate benefits to energy, brain function, and cardiovascular health. Seniors with these methylation issues often suffer from chronic fatigue, depression, and high homocysteine, yet see dramatic improvement with proper supplementation. Many senior health professionals in the United States now recommend genetic testing to guide nutritional choices, particularly for those suffering from mood disorders, cardiovascular issues, or early memory loss. Everything in this script ties back to one core truth: nutrition is medicine. For seniors, the difference between decline and thriving comes down to choices made daily: what we eat, what we absorb, and how well we support the systems that fuel us. These vitamins are not just pills in a bottle. They are catalysts for a healthy life, protectors of memory, and defenders of independence. Every healthy habit formed today, every correction of a nutrient gap, adds another chapter to your story: a sharper brain, a stronger heart, a more resilient body. The tools are there, grounded in science and proven through both research and the shared experience of wise elders who embraced the power of informed, conscious aging.